evening, everybody. It is me, your neighborhood Wolfman, in full Wolfman mode. It's been a time. Let me bring everybody in here and let's get the show started for tonight. First up, we got Mr. Sean. Hey,
Good
how
evening.
You doing,
I'm doing wonderful.
Good. And we got Mr. Old Paul.
Hi there.
And Mr. Younger Paul.
Hello.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Very good.
Having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you were back there working on something, Sean.
Oh, dude. You want to see?
Yeah, let's see what we got going on.
This was simple. I mean, this is what I was working on backstage.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
It's cut out of 1/8" MDF. And the file, it's Venturi, I believe is the gentleman's name that does the laser cutting. Yeah. He actually just put this up tonight. Oh, there goes a commercial. Good timing.
Every fire needs a commercial.
But yeah, other than the commercial, I think this thing has turned out great. It's a fun little project. Let me get rid of that commercial though. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
nothing like a little ambiance.
Oh, and you can get the file from, he sells it on Etsy.
Okay.
It's like $3.50.
Huh.
You know, my thought is, what, take you about an hour to do it? It's for $3.50.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
nicely
cool.
done.
Even the charring from the cutout, the laser, it like kind of goes with it since it's a fireplace.
Has that cool effect to it.
Yeah.
I am really pleased with that.
That's a good little project right there.
I'd recommend it.
Snap together.
Yeah. Okay, there's no glue, so
wow.
that's pretty good. A little tight, but it works.
Very nice. What else you've been working on? Looks like there's a something behind you there that you've been working on.
I'll show you this.
Okay.
Oops, it didn't switch. There we go.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Now, if only there was a video to accompany that.
Oh, no. We've got 16 days left, correct?
We do have 16 days left to submit your entry to the 2023 Gatton Christmas Challenge. Gatton Christmas Challenge brought to you by all of your friends and sponsors.
Look at these guys.
Sainsmart, Onefinity, Rockler, Overture, Wham Bam, Cadence Manufacturing and Design, G3 CNC, Hugh Forge, Bob CNC, and Hamilton Dilbeck. All of our wonderful sponsors. So if you haven't started something yet, you still have 16 days to get it done and submitted. The links are in the description on how to submit and everything else. So there's some great prizes by some great sponsors. So make sure that you get something in there. I checked today on Dave's playlist, and there have been a few more entries added. So that's pretty awesome. And they're pretty good.
But the odds are still great.
Paul, your odds are going down.
Hey, that's okay. I'd like to see a lot of people enter.
Oh yeah. So some great projects that are being done. So, Mr. Other Paul, you need to make it. It looks like it's all painted back there. We just need the video on it, right?
Yeah. Painted for 2 hours this morning to finish it up, and
it's looking really good.
Yeah, it's been fun doing that, painting on that raised text and all those raised surfaces in there. Not doing that again.
Yeah,
that's why they make stain. It's like,
well, you have a laser. You could have cut the letters out with the laser and glued them on.
Yeah, but then that would have made sense.
That was a moment of Paul going, I didn't even think about that.
It's been a long couple of weeks, but no, but it was fun to paint. I will admit it's been fun getting up early and just sitting out in the garage with some coffee. And I haven't sat and painted like that in, wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So
it is therapeutic.
Almost relaxing.
Yeah. Except for the green. Not like working with that green, but video is in the computer. It's just editing and voiceover and upload.
Nice. Very good. Mr. Corliss, what about you, sir? What have you been working on since you've already finished your project?
I got to tell you a real tale of what I'm working on is a sign for my great-grandson to go over his bed. It's like 6 feet long, and it's got his name. And I've been working on that, but I got to tell you my tale of woe.
Okay.
Excuse me. During Cyber Monday, during that week, I ordered a Creality Falcon 2 40-watt diode laser, and it comes with the bed, the waffle bed, and it comes with a rotary, and it comes with an enclosure. So yesterday I was sitting there and my front doorbell goes off saying there's somebody on the porch, and I look and it's a FedEx guy. He left me 3 nice sized packages. So I thought, yes. So I bring it in. They say Creality on them, and I'm busy, so I can't open them. So this morning I opened them. It's the accessories. It's no laser.
Oh. Everything except
everything but the laser. So this afternoon, I shot off an email to Creality and said, hey, you said you shipped it. Where is it?
Wow.
So,
I
got some neat accessories, though.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Cool. How's the enclosure look so far?
It's still in the box. I mean, what it is, it's one of those fire retardant fabric ones.
Okay. Yeah.
Comes all apart, and I saw a video of it a while ago, but it's like most of them that have the orange glass in them, and they're hook and loop fasteners to hold them together. It's got a little fan with a flexible hose that comes out of it. So
cool. It'll be nice to see how well that thing runs for you.
I'm really looking forward to it. All I need is the laser.
Cool. Very good. Man. Well, here's for hoping.
Yeah, I was excited. I was holding my breath and everything when I was opening those boxes.
And then it was just womp womp.
Exactly.
Man. I feel your pain. I've been looking at a box up in the garage for 2 weeks almost.
No.
Or a week and a half, I guess, and haven't been able to do anything with it yet. So
no tractor to be found yet.
No, I may take it all apart up there and bring it down here in pieces, just to make it, just to get it down here. I was hoping to actually kind of do that tomorrow, but they've upped the rain totals that we're supposed to be getting tomorrow, because I wasn't going to work tomorrow because it's supposed to rain, and the amount of Christmas light stuff that we have left to do isn't. I'm not working in the rain right now. It can push it off for a day.
You're supposed to get a lot of rain, aren't you?
Yeah, they are saying now like 1.5 inches tomorrow.
Wow.
So it's going to be a bit to try to do anything outside. So I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, it's as you can tell from the do, I haven't been able to have time to do anything yet. Have just been running, and trying to get all these lights up and done. Did another permanent lighting installation today. Did one yesterday, and got a couple more left to go. So it's been crazy, but this will be the week that everything like dies off for my Christmas lighting business. So yeah, there's not a whole lot more left to go. But I do want to show everybody. Everybody should be really envious of my breakfast tomorrow. I'm so excited about this breakfast. I took a picture of it so I could show you guys. So there's this, to give you a little background, there's a local place called Home Run Donuts. And it's a lady, she has a regular job. I think she's like a nurse or something. I can't remember exactly what she does. But they have this like 20-foot long trailer that they sell donuts out of and make donuts out of.
I almost thought you were about to say 20-foot donut.
No.
I was like, that sounds good right now.
Like, well, when you see, like, you go to Dunkin' Donuts or Krispy Kreme or whatever you got running around, you get a regular sized donut. These donuts are about 4 times the size of those donuts.
Bigger?
So, yeah, they're huge.
Like a toilet seat kind of big?
Oh, not quite that big, but they're massive donuts. So
wow.
they started advertising a special donut, and so my wife went and got some today. So look at this thing. Here it is. It's a Christmas tree cake donut. It took everything I had not to just start eating it now, because I love me some Christmas tree cakes. But this thing is huge. I mean, that's like one of those pretty mid-sized to-go containers. I mean, and it fills the entire thing. So it's like a whipped icing, and then they got sprinkles. They topped it with the Christmas tree cake. I mean, I'm going to gain 5 pounds tomorrow, and I am going to enjoy it. But yeah. That was a nice treat to walk home to, or come home to this evening. And my wife,
good.
Look what I got. I was like, yes. Thank you. So excited for breakfast tomorrow morning. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get started and talk about some of the other stuff that's been going on this week in the worlds of CNC and 3D printing and all that good stuff. The first thing I wanted to bring up was, we've been seeing a bunch of stuff over the last several months from like Bamboo Lab and stuff like that. They brought out their A1 Mini. And now, a couple days ago, now they said that there's they put a thing on their website, and I didn't have that picture, but anyway, it said Big Brother is coming, and it was a picture of the A1 Mini, and then you see a shadow around it of something bigger. Then Uncle Jesse put out a video short of a box, so you now have exactly what the printer looks like. So Bamboo is coming out with their A1 regular size, bed slinger, and I was seeing there's a bunch of them out there. All these, a whole bunch of the YouTube 3D printing people are posting pictures of their box because they can't post any pictures of the actual machine probably until the 14th when everything goes live. But you can see there it uses that same AMS that the A1 Mini has on it. the same screen. Wow, color screen, and some of their bigger machines don't have a color screen. Kind of interesting on that. But I guess the consensus is that the bed size is going to be the same bed as their bigger machines, the 235 by 235 bed. They were able to pretty much raid the parts bin for everything else on it. It looks like they're doing the poop flinger off the side of it like they have with the Mini and all that. So I guess there's some interesting things going on with that. Our buddy Nathan Builds Robots did a video on it too, or he was talking about what's out there, or the information that was coming out about it and stuff like that. Like how they're, I guess he kind of figured it out a while ago, but he's got some pricing information in there that he thinks that it's going to be, and he's usually pretty accurate with that. So he's thinking it's going to be about $399, which would be $100 more than what the A1 Mini is, which seems right for the pricing on it and all that good stuff. So I think it's kind of funny myself because they were just starting to make it so you could get the A1 Mini without the AMS part. So a lot of people had ordered it, and now they're probably canceling their orders so that they can get the bigger machine. I know everybody knows that I've ordered a machine, but it hasn't gotten here yet. It's actually supposed to be here Monday. But I did consider the A1 Mini, but the big reason why that wasn't the winner of what I was going to order was the size. It was, the 180 by 180 is just, it wasn't going to be as useful to me as other machines out there with a larger bed. So, but if this one had been available at that time, I probably would have ordered that. But oh well. It's all good. They're getting their claws into everybody. Getting them in.
I haven't heard anything bad about them.
Yeah, besides the people talking about their privacy settings and stuff like that. I mean, everybody says, or most people, I would say that they have really good luck with them and that they print fantastically. And drinking the Kool-Aid, that's for sure. So, we'll see.
They also just came out with a new hot-end with E3D as well. So they're not a closed ecosystem anymore.
Right.
They're working with other companies.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I didn't put it in our things to talk about tonight, but there was a live stream the other night. We talked about the Magneto printer a month ago that I saw at Earth, and those guys did a live 2 nights ago or something like that, and showing he had like 5 of them, and they were all printing and doing stuff, and that was pretty neat to watch. Some interesting stuff with that going on. But there's some, and they're real big on using all the ecosystems that are out there, trying to make sure that they're open source from the get-go, except for their motors. I think they had specially ordered the motors for that thing. But pretty crazy. Let's see here. Sticking with the 3D printing theme, I thought this video was really interesting. Slant 3D, they do, if you're not familiar with them as a company, they do mass production of 3D printing stuff. They don't say how many printers they actually have, but it's in the thousands, I think, at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they have a massive warehouse where it just prints. It's a giant print farm. And I listen to or watch their videos every week now. And he talks a lot about like their ecosystem of how they run this business and what it takes to do something. So as you can set up an Etsy account with a hey we 3D print names or something like that, and you can set it up so that it will send it to their print farm. They'll print it out and ship it for you.
Oh, cool.
You know, like
Print on demand.
Yeah, so it's a really neat setup. This video in particular, I found really interesting because he talks a lot about cars and what the automotive sector and what they have to do with their products. Like for cars, you have to have spare parts for X amount of years. I think 10 years after the run is done, they have to have a X amount of supply of those parts, which takes up warehouses full of stuff, and it just sits there waiting, and maybe never gets even sold. But with the way that 3D printing with the print farms are, it's we can constantly revise this design. We can this vent in this 20-year-old car doesn't work anymore. Let's do some upgrading to it. So let's make it be able to be a phone holder or a tablet holder or whatever it is. And some ways that these companies can really modernize their stuff. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out or watch their videos on this stuff, it's pretty interesting. I enjoy them. I definitely enjoy them. I kind of like knowing how the sausage is made. Like I like all that background shenanigans about stuff like that.
So you like the show? What is it? How It's Made? I think.
I love stuff.
How it works.
Oh yeah. Yeah, especially when they do the car ones. I love some of the bespoke cars that are out there and the things that they do to create those things. It's pretty wild. I enjoy them. I love that type of stuff. This next video, I actually just watched this one right before the show started up. This is from Who's the Boss? And this video has been getting some traction because I've seen it in my feed for the last week or so, but I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. But it's a pretty cool Christmas project, making wholesale ornaments, or not ornaments, but wholesale Christmas trees, and with like a spinning ornament in the middle of it. And I thought that was pretty cool. He goes into pretty good detail about how he does it. And how to create it and things to think about and all that good stuff. So pretty neat. I like that one. Have you guys seen any videos, Christmas related videos that are not part of the Christmas challenge?
No.
Working on it.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think Paul's the only one that's got it finished.
Yeah.
Well, another non-Christmas challenge one, but somebody that did submit a Christmas challenge video, Mr. Schuster. He just put out a video on the squiggle drum.
I don't know how he figures that stuff out.
Yeah.
It just amazes me.
Yeah.
I know. It blows my mind.
It does.
It's beautiful.
Rob, buddy, you rock out there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I like the detail that he goes into, showing you how he, like the thought process behind.
Oh yeah.
There.
He sure knows how to use Vectric Pro, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Let me get rid of that there.
I usually learn something when I watch one of his videos. I learned something that I didn't know that Vectric did.
Oh yeah. There's a lot going on. You could do something different on that program every day, and you'd still not do every, unlock every feature on them. It's pretty crazy. There's that. How we doing, Al? Howdy ho, Wolfman. Very good. Oh, look at that. It looks like we're going to get another entry in here pretty soon. Yeah, good job, Clyde. Get on there, buddy. Let's see here. Kenneth, 16 days of time to get started yet. Yep. Still got some time, but it's going to come up quick. That's for sure.
Yeah, and if you use a laser, you can cut out your wording.
Yeah, and then you can do it separately and make it really quick.
Clyde even said you could 3D print it.
Hell yeah, you could have done that too. Well, your 3D printer is broken though, isn't it?
One of them is.
Oh, okay.
I could have used the resin if I had thought about that too.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just blame it on sawdust. There. Too much sawdust in the shop. Can't get the other two going right now.
There you go. Let's see here.
You know what? It's no different than.
What? Go ahead.
I was going to say it's no different than this. I used, originally when you look at the painting something, it's like, well, you got so many different avenues. You can use your craft paints, you can use the airbrush, you can use spray paint, or just good old latex. What do? I went with latex. Ain't doing that again. I mean, it looks great. Don't get me wrong, but it's thicker, and if you don't compensate for the thickness of the paint, that little bit on a laser cut, it's a tight fit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to account for everything on this.
Oh yeah.
You have to do a pre-cut and paint it, and then so you can mic it.
I know. I should know better.
It's something you wouldn't think about though.
I know. Yeah. Because a lot of times I use the spray, like clears, and there's not enough of a thickness to even worry about it. But when you get into latex, it's a lot thicker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, very much so.
But it looks.
Let's see here. Looks like this was directed to you, Mr. Corliss. I have the Rolly. It's nice. It has a great rotary in the enclosure too. So looks like
and he's got the laser.
Yeah.
He's got the whole package.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, look, we got Mr. JR in the house tonight. What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Hanging out with you while sublimating 60 tumblers. Oh, wow,
Easy, man.
Quite a bit. Mr. Dixon, does it have to be a video, or can pictures work? It does have to be a video, but you can make your video out of the pictures.
Yep.
And then just talk over it and say what you did with it. But all the official rules and stuff are in the description. If you go to davegatton.com and click on the Christmas challenge link that's on there, it'll tell you exactly what you have to do. It doesn't have to be some 5-star video. It's more about the project than anything else. So,
and it's easy to take still pictures and turn them into a video.
Yeah,
right on the YouTube thing.
Yep. If you've got a phone, if you got a cell phone, you probably have a video editor already on that phone that you can just drop the pictures into. So,
and the cool thing is Dave has a lot of the previous challenges, so you can go back and get ideas. And there's been a lot of guys that have taken pictures and turned them into simple videos.
Nice.
Look good.
Yeah. Let's see here. So last week JR did a pretend super chat and for $100,000, and I appreciated that. And so I think everybody in the chat should put in what their pretend super chat should be. So if pretend super chat, and we'll put it up on the screen. since the videos aren't so a little bit. The reason it has to be a pretend super chat, which doesn't cost anybody anything because it's pretend super chat, is because the videos on this channel haven't reached the threshold to get to the monetization part where you can actually do super chats. So and support the channel. So everybody should just do a pretend super chat, at least for $5. Just pretend super chat. It'll make me feel good. That was funny that last week.
Don't you have a Patreon?
Troy killing me.
Don't you have a Patreon account?
No, I don't have a Patreon.
No. No, but he does have a PayPal account that you can donate to if you'd like.
Yeah, we do the it's at the top of the channel stuff. There's a link to it up there. If anybody want to actually send a donation to the channel, as always, we always do appreciate that stuff.
Or if you're getting anything off Amazon, just go click on one of the links. You don't have to buy that. You can go buy something else, and it still counts towards it.
Very true.
Right.
Very true. All that stuff does support the channel, and we are very grateful for that. Let's see here. Checking up on some other messages here. Earl says, been working on my video number 1 entry, cutting for entry number 2, and of course, several good entries already. I just got my Monport 40 Pro in Lightburn, supported CO2 laser engraver for number 3, hopefully. Wow. Earl's on the move.
Hey,
on a
good
mission.
luck, Earl.
Very good. Earl, how I know you just got the Monport 40 watt. How are you liking it so far? I'm wondering how the board is in there compared to the one that I put in my little K40. So let's see here. Tim Keller, I ordered an OhmTech autofocus 2028 80 watt, and it says 69 days for delivery. And then I called him yesterday and said it's a pre-sale. It should come within 40 days. That sucks. That's too bad. That is too bad.
Call when you get the tracking information, call the carrier and make sure it's on a bobtail, not on a full-fledged truck.
Yeah.
It has a lift gate.
Yeah, you need a lift gate unless you have a forklift or something.
Yeah,
to get it out of there. Just to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to get it to you properly. So that stinks, Tim. I hope it doesn't take 40 days. See, look at that. Thanks, Al. Al made me feel good with $1 million. I appreciate that, buddy. Let's see here. Harry says he's in month 4 of waiting for his Raspberry Pi 5. Yeah, I think that's going to be a little bit more of a wait there. Let's see here.
I'm in the same boat.
Earl also ordered my Black Friday Bamboo Lab P1S printer, ships on the 12th. Very good. Very, very good. Looking forward to hearing about that, Earl. Get on that one. Very good. Let's see here. What else we got going on here? Solar stuff is talking about the Slant 3D. Yeah, they have an Etsy API, so you can sell things in print on demand. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty wild how how they've been able to work all that out. Let's see here. Yep. Troy saying only. Well, Troy, thank you for. I'm sure that you have already done your thumbs up, so I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you. Let's share some Christmas cheer. That's right. And we all know Troy's broke. Let's see. I didn't want to send the judges my video so far. Yep. Yeah. Finish it up, Clyde. I know yours was pretty much done from the little snippets that you were sending me. So send that sucker in, man. You got 16 days to finish up the video, but it looked like you were pretty well done. So get it in there, buddy. Let's see here. Oh, look, Kenneth. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, Kenneth. Thank you, buddy. Dave. Oh, John Thompson's in there. Yeah, so we got another project in from John Thompson. Awesome. Thank you, buddy, for participating in the Gatton Christmas Challenge. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, and Ray's busting out the $500. That's pretty sweet. Thank you, pal. Nice. Oh, and going back to Earl here, he just I was asking about his 40 watt. He just unboxed it, working on the exhaust and putting in the antifreeze in the CW3000 chiller. He has not turned it on yet. I did my Black Friday buys. Yep. There were some good ones out there, that's for sure. Definitely some good buys out there. So, very nice. All right, well let's go back here and see what else we had to chat about today. So everybody kind of knows that I like Star Wars, and there's this young lady, MM Prop Shop. She is really good. She just made a full-size IG-12, which big giant robot. I mean, this is something that Jerry would like to have. Polly wants to craft her. It's pretty sweet. But her painting techniques in this video are really nice. The way that she goes about it, she really explains a lot about how she's doing the weathering and stuff like that to make it look like a real, robot thing that would be out in the wild. It's definitely something worth the watch. I watched. This is her part 2, I guess, video of this machine or of the droid. She started it months ago and was printing out parts for it, and then in part of the Mandalorian show, the Star Wars show, there's a part where the little baby Yoda ends up riding inside of this thing. And so she changed it from being the original IG-11 to the IG-12, which had Grogu inside of it. So,
what kind of printer does she 3D print that thing on?
Yeah, a bunch of them. It's all parts. Like those are all individual parts. I mean, it's hundreds of parts. And she hand paints them. She's smoothing all the prints out and all that. She makes a comment in the video about how most people will do hey, if it looks good from 6 feet, it's good. She goes to the extreme and she's like, it's got to look good from 6 inches. So she goes through some really, really, really detailed, sanding and filling and painting of all of her parts to make it really pop and look as realistic as possible.
I don't know that I've ever made a project of any kind that looked good from 6 inches.
I know, right? I mean, when you're working with this, nothing looks good from 6 inches. So I can't imagine doing something. The detail, like especially at the very end, she does some really nice close shots of it at like different beauty shots, and man, the paint job is just nuts. It's so good. Even if you're not like a Star Wars nerd or anything like that, the techniques that she uses to do the painting and such like that is well worth the watches on that.
So
I
you
like the how she tells it.
Yeah.
So you mean it's better than the CGI they use?
Yeah.
It's the way Star Wars is supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, absolutely amazing stuff. She's a very talented maker.
Yeah.
Definitely should give her a check out if you haven't already. But yeah, pretty awesome. Oh, come on. There we go. We got some more comments and stuff going in there. Oh yeah. The IG-12 gets destroyed, but he gets rebuilt later. Yep. There was some funny. I liked when the episode that came out in, and so anybody that doesn't know, the little Baby Yoda thing, when he's sitting inside, he's got a button and he says yes and no in there. So the one guy's talking to him and he keeps sitting there, yes, and then he's being a little nuisance because he's a little kid in this robot thing. But people took that and started putting other voices in there, and just got like crap. That one made me go side-eyeing. That was whoa. They took other voices and stuff like that and made it for the yes and no's that was in the movie or in the show. My favorite one was Samuel L. Jackson. There are some funny people out there in the world. You ever want to see something? You want to waste 10 minutes and not care like that? You don't know what's going on with the scene or anything like that. Grogu, IG-12. That's all you need to put into the YouTube search, and you will come up with some definite gems. There's some good ones in there. The things that are not kid appropriate for sure. Fun times. Oh, I forgot to mention this. So this has been probably 2 months now. And every week I keep forgetting to let anybody know. Yeah, ourbelladesigns.com is now live. It's got links to the show here. And it also has some links to the Etsy stuff for the design files for some stuff that I was working on there, stuff like that. So if you ever don't need to, if you ever want to just go over there and look around, it's there. So I always just keep forgetting to tell everybody that that's out there. So check it out. See, I almost forgot again this week. So, all right. Well, let's see here. Do we have anything else in the chat that we need to talk about here?
Well, Tim was asking about if it comes with the lift gate, how does that work? Did they just drop it at the curb, or will they bring it up to your driveway a bit? I can tell you, but doing freight, LTL, containers, all that, they're going to sit it down on that curb and get out of there as fast as they can.
Yeah, in most cases, yeah.
Because they'll say it's a liability if they go onto your driveway.
Some of them will. Well, see, the guys here do a pretty good job. Like my very large box that I got last week, they're really good about unloading it. And they were, where do you want it? You want it in the garage? We'll push it in there. So, yeah, I guess it really depends on where you're at, but and who's delivering. if it comes with the lift gate, the lift gate definitely, that's how they're going to get it off of the truck. But if they drop it off at the curb or bring it up the driveway, you're going to have to, when you get the shipping information from the, on it, you should call the shipper, or the shipper is going to call you to arrange what day is good to drop it off or whatever. And maybe just explain where you're at and what you got to do, and see if that's something that they're going to help you with, or if you need to make alternate arrangements.
And don't call customer service.
No.
Find the terminal. Find the terminal, the closest terminal for whoever's delivering it, and call there.
Yeah.
Because customer service is going to go, yeah, we put that in the system. And the terminal is going to be like, there are no notes in here. So.
Yep. I know, like, whenever I have stuff delivered here and the terminal calls me and says, hey, we're going to come on this day or whatever, I always suggest to them to bring the short, like, hey, let me know if you're going to bring a 53-foot truck. Because 53-foot truck, yes, it'll fit on this road that I live on, but there's nowhere to turn around. You have to drive like another mile down the road to be able to find a place to turn around. But the shorter trucks, they back right into the driveway easy. So I always suggest to them, hey, if you got the short truck, bring that. If not, I'll meet you out on the main road. But that's when you get the shipping info, call the terminal that it's coming in and arrange something with them, and they'll be able to tell you. So
Matt Haas is in the house.
Yeah, Mr. Haas is out there. He's got his Bumble. I love that it was like poking over his electric box.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I like that. Very good. Oh yeah.
No, every morning Matt is doing a Vlogmas.
Yeah.
And I'm always catching it right. I got to take the kids to school, and he comes on right when I take my first kid to school, and he's done by the time I'm getting home. with the little one.
What time's it on?
It's 8 o'clock my time.
8 o'clock.
Or 7.
So real
7,
time, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, real time. But yeah, they're pretty cool shows.
Very good.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to catch it myself just because I haven't been around, but I have been seeing them poke up. So support our buddy. Good deal. All right. Well, I guess we'll start wrapping it up here. I would like to know what tools you guys have, i.e. CNC, lasers, printers, and if you could upgrade, what would you like that is affordable? What do you think? Yes. Yes to those questions. Let's see here. If I could upgrade something, if I could answer that question, I would be giving things away. So I can't answer those questions at the moment. Hopefully, the printer, I did get an upgraded printer, so we know that that's already an upgrade. And there's a big box upstairs. So those are 2 upgrades that I have done on 2 of the items that you're listing there. So it really just depends on what you want to do. So Paul, what about you? If you could upgrade one of the something that you have there, what would you upgrade right now?
I'm in the process of doing that, and it's my laser.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Laser engraver. It's I have a 10 watt and I'm upgrading to a 40 watt. They're both diode, but they're diode because where I want to put it, it's not easy to get a CO2 in that spot. So with a diode, you can stick it under your arm and carry it in there. It's
yeah. Yep. Use what you need. So I think you're gonna love that thing once you get it moving.
My CNC is a Onefinity, and I wouldn't upgrade that for nothing. I really like that.
Yeah, our buddy Dave Gatton just upgraded his Avid for a Garage Works.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him out in the chat, but I haven't heard anything if he's gotten any bites on that Avid.
Oh yeah.
He had mentioned the last week or whatever that he is potentially putting that sucker up for sale.
That'd look good in your basement.
I don't need another big.
Oh.
I have lots of big machines now. or the old Sidewinder. Yeah, Sidewinder, not Garage Works. Thanks, Kenneth. I appreciate that, buddy. I would upgrade my overhead disc sander. Oh wait, I don't. Still want one. How overhead disc sander? Is that a fan with
Golden above you?
That's dangerous.
Let it go.
Yeah.
So okay, it's 8:16 his time, so it's 7:16 my time, and that's about right because I'm taking off a little after 7.
Sweet.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, machines and scoreboards.
Scoreboard.
Yep. The bigger the better. Definitely the bigger the better.
I was thinking if I was going to upgrade anything,
yeah,
my shop.
That is a good thing.
Hey, you might as well go big.
Yeah. But no, it's because we had lived in an apartment, me and my wife, and she had to park out on the street. And we got a house. I'm like, look, babe, we got a garage, park your car in there. That lasted all of 8 months until I took over the garage with all my stuff.
Yeah.
It happens.
When my wife and I got married 41 years ago, number one rule was her car will be parked in the garage. And I said, okay. So that's why my workshop's in the basement.
Work.
When we built this house 6 years ago, my wife said the same thing. I think she may have parked her car in the garage for maybe a year.
Oh.
I cleaned it out, and then she doesn't put the car back in there, and it just gets more stuff in there. I haven't been able to get to the recycling like for this whole Christmas lighting season. So that's what I'm going to be spending a lot of my rainy day tomorrow doing. Is I like seriously the amount of cardboard that is in my garage right now is insane. I mean, it's as insane as my hair. It's probably about the size of a small car, like the amount of cardboard that's out there in plastic that needs to go to the recyclers. I mean, it's ridiculous. But it's like, man, well, you could have had your car in there, and all that recycling wouldn't be there. Let's see. My wife moved into my house. We decided that we should choose sides of the house. She got the inside. I got the outside. Oh, there you go. Well, that's why my wife said was okay with me building a shop. She was like, all right, well, go build a shop. Nothing can be outside of the shop. So I can have as many cars as I want if they fit inside the shop. We have several golf carts in the shop right now. and not her car yet. I have a car for her that I need to restore at some point too. So too many projects. Anyway, meanwhile, my little electric car's here in the basement. So I've taken over the basement and the garage and my shop. We're just growing it out there. Very good though. What about you, Sean? What would you upgrade?
CNC router
Yeah.
for the. I love the Laguna. It's a beautiful router, but it's small. It's a 2 foot by 3 foot. I want something where I could throw a sheet of ply on it and go to town.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I would have or upgrade.
Very good. Yeah, it's a good
The
thing.
question would be, where would I put it? I'd have to do Paul's deal and do the new shop.
Mine has wheels on it,
Oh, there you go.
so I can move it around, but got the laser in there, got 2 benches in there, got wood piles, lights, and cameras, and I'm like, I'll take it down tomorrow, I promise, after I'm done finishing, because my projects, my timelines for my projects are always spot on.
Yeah.
I'll just stay up for a week.
Well, that's like when your wife asks you how long something's going to take. Oh, it's about 20 minutes, and it's about 13 weeks later.
It's done.
Still not done.
See, now if I put wheels on it, I could move it about 4 foot this way, 4 foot that way. That's about it.
Well, you can move it 4 feet, and then you can put something in that spot.
Good idea.
You've got 4 feet more room to put stuff.
Can't walk anywhere, but you can put your stuff in there. Yeah.
All right. It's all good. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll get out of here, and everybody can enjoy their weekend. I did not get to see the Army-Navy game today. Paul, what happened with Army-Navy?
Army won.
That's
But
right.
boy, the last 5 minutes were just amazing. It was a good game.
Yeah, was it?
It was Navy didn't have any points for a long time. Then towards the end of the game, they did, and then they at the very last few seconds they did a goal line run, and they didn't make it. And Army got the ball on downs, and they they were in the end zone, and they just stayed in the end zone and took a safety, and the game was over.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a good game.
Nice. That's right. Go Army.
Go
Beat the two out of Navy. Yeah. It always gets me. My mother is a big. She's always go Navy because her father was Navy, and all that. So, and of course I was Army. So, but she never roots for Army, and so I will have to send her a message now after the show saying, "Oh, sorry,
Sorry." Oh, I didn't get a chance to watch it. Who won?
I think I might see that. So, good deal. All right. Well, everybody, hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you very much for joining us. Tune in next week, and we should be getting back to our normal show. Maybe if I can hold off, we'll do the unboxing next week of my new printer and play around with that for a little bit.
Cool.
It's coming Monday, so I don't know if I can wait like 5 days after it gets here to start.
When is the unboxing of the big box going to be?
I don't know if there's actually going to be an unboxing of that. That just might be a reveal of or a video or something of it. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Just depends, I guess, on when I can get it down here. So, oh well. All right. Well, everybody have a great weekend. Thanks again. We'll see you next week. Peace out.